John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures, series testing, successful hunting. Today I'm going to be testing another head by Swhacker. Swhacker has a really loyal following, and I've been intrigued by that following. So I'm going to be testing this head out. This is their 260 model. It's a 125 grain hybrid version. So I'm eager to put it to the test. I'm not going to be testing it for long range flight because I'm not doing that with mechanicals. They all fly really well, to be honest. But I will test it for penetration, for edge sharpness and edge retention, and for durability. So with all those tests, I'm using my Bowtech SR6 set at 72 pounds, 27-inch draw, and I'm using Bishop FOC King arrows, 460 grains. Let's zoom on in here, go over some of the design features, and then put the Swhacker 260 to the test. Here it is close up, and you can see it has this overall design like any Swhacker, pretty long ferrule, and the blades have that initial cut on them right there, and that penetrates the hide, and then once it gets through the hide, it pushes this O-ring off, and the blades fully deploy like this. And with this particular model, you're getting 2¼ inches of cut that way, and 1 inch of cut in the fixed blade diameter right there. The ferrule is made out of aluminum. I'm not sure what type of aluminum, but it's made out of aluminum. And the blades are 0.031 inches thick. So they're fairly thin blades. I like that you get the total of 3¼ inches of cut. Okay, that's a big cut. That's why it's primarily marketed as a crossbow broadhead, but certainly it can be shot out of a vertical bow as well. I question a little bit about the durability of the head as a whole. The blades are pretty thin, and they are pretty wide. And just in terms of the overall construction, putting it together, it just doesn't feel like super strong, but sometimes I get surprised. So I'm going to put it through the test and see how this 260 performs. Out of the box sharpness. 1 stroke of the arrow. 2 strokes of the arrow. So the Swhacker cut paper after 1 stroke of the arrow. Penetrated 6 inches. Here's the Swhacker hybrid after the second shot into the MDF. You can see the ferrule is fine. The fixed blades were fine. This blade got pretty wobbly, and then it completely lost the other blade. And you can see where, right there. It got lodged in the MDF, and when I was pulling my arrow out of it, trying to get it by that blade, it actually cut the footer here in the arrow. But you can see it just got lodged in there on the way in. So that's on the second shot into the MDF. Kind of rare that a head would lose a blade after 2 shots in the MDF. So what'd you think of the Swhacker 260? You know, there's a lot of things that are good about it. I know they have a really loyal following. And again, if you're one of those people, more power to you. I know these can certainly kill an animal. And I love the big cut, the 3¼ inch cut of this hybrid model. That's significant right there. You can check out the scores and see how it performed. But honestly, the durability is just so questionable to me. And it has been in all the Swhackers that I've tested, just to be really honest. So it's probably not going to find its way into any of my hunts. But again, if you like it, more power to you.